Pulisic on his way, and he could go all the way here. In the end, went for a bit of placement.
Looks like he might have pulled his hamstring as well. That's bad news for him and bad news for Chelsea. It's a big chance. You can see he's actually screaming before he took the shot. That's why he probably didn't get it on target. Look, he's already...
Pulisic's going to continue. No, I don't think he is. And that's a bit of a blow. Sebastian Lletget comes on. He's shaking his head. That'll be a worry for Dortmund because he's just got back in their team and they've very...
Christian Pulisic. There comes a time in every young man's life when you have to face the music and answer some difficult questions. Is Christian Pulisic made of glass? More specifically, anneal glass, the most fragile type of manufactured glass in the world? At first, like many, I brushed off the injuries to the side, not even thinking twice about them. You know, everyone breaks a leg once in a while, but when this becomes a recurring event every single week, then it becomes a problem. A big one. A problem so big, so huge, that it shakes the hearts and souls of millions of American soccer fans. Is Christian Pulisic officially considered an injury-prone player? Did Marco Reus rub off on him at Dortmund? And to these questions, I'm gonna have to think, yes. Let's Marty McFly this shit and take this DeLorean back into the past. January 4th, 2018. This was Christian's first run-in with an injury. Here he endured a shin bone bruise. Nothing crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. He only missed one game due to this. But then he flashed forward to August 30th, muscular problems, missed 2 games. October 2nd, torn muscle fiber, missed 2 games. And November 30th, muscular problems, missing another game. And this was only the beginning. Here's the full chart, and I could barely fit it on the screen if I'm being honest. He missed a staggering 264 days due to all sorts of injuries, and this is even counting the one that he got in pre-match warm-ups against Burnley over the past weekend. Frank Lampard just announced that this hamstring injury, as a matter of fact, is going to take weeks for Christian to recover. It really is concerning, such a young, talented player not being able to play due to things that are mostly out of his control. It boggles my mind, but most importantly, it boggles my spirit. And in a somewhat desperate attempt to understand this phenomenon, I found this article titled The Injury Bug. Now in this article it states that there are 3 main reasons why someone is more prone to injury. I know this isn't the most scientific of methods, but just bear with me. Number 1, chord efficiency. Now as you can see based off this picture of Christian's anatomical structure, he has a very well defined abdominal composition, a perfectly sculpted rectus abdominis muscle, a well defined linea alba, and a deep tendinous inscription. Now you could say the obliques could use a little bit of work, and to that I would say you're not wrong. But overall, I gotta say Christian has a very sublime core. We can cross this one off the list. Number 2, poor neuromuscular control. Now this is hard to really prove or disprove whether Christian does have an optimal neural network. I did manage to find a couple of clips though showing his foot-eye coordination. So hopefully this solves the question whether he does possess a prime neuromuscular network. Let's roll the tape. So I hope you liked that little demonstration of sorts, and I think we can firmly say that he does have great neuromuscular control. Now this brings us to number 3, and the most likely reason why he is sadly injury prone. Muscular imbalances. We've seen his injury history, and a lot of it has to do with muscular problems, whether it be his hammy or his quad. Lucky for you, I did conjure up a theory why this is true called the explosive dynamics postulate. Now this basically states that the more explosive someone is, the more likely they will develop an injury. Take this formula for example. Explosive power represented by E minus mass M equals likelihood of injury, or LOI. Unfortunately for that matter, Christian is an extremely fast, dynamic, and explosive player. I think his muscles can't handle the amount of torque that his body is producing. Take for example Gareth Bale or my boy Iron Robin. These are and were very fast players. Gareth Bale had a pace of 95 in FIFA 19 and Iron Robin had 93 in FIFA 15. They fast and also made of glass. I think Christian has the same problem. Hopefully he can outgrow this problem, but if not, I'm concerned. I really am. Christian is one of my favorite players and I would hate to see his career go down this path. Let's all hope for Christian's sake and for the US men's national team that this is just an anomaly. As of right now, present day, I gotta say injuries may sadly plague his entire career. Well, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more quality content. Also, I hate to shamelessly promote, but if you can please go check out our podcast, that would be greatly appreciated. Also, go check out our newly released store. Even if you don't buy anything, you might enjoy some of the designs on that site. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next one.